When it comes to the draft, NFL player comps are really good for draft neophytes like myself, or newbies, or plebs, because it allows us in our mind's eye to picture what a prospect who, I mean, obviously we've done some research on, but maybe we haven't watched every single snap like some of these gurus could project to at the next level. And our guy Thor Nystrom over at Fantasy Pros does a phenomenal job. Did up a 2-round mock draft as well as comping some players. I love it. And the Vikings end up with AJ Green. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Let's dive on in. And I will say, there's no one in the state, the great state of Minnesota, who watches more college football than Thor. I mean, he really gets after it, man, from dawn till dusk. And when he talks about these comps, when he talks about projections, he can take that to the bank. So first up, Carolina, CJ Stroud, Justin Herbert. Could see that. No, wrong. Not just playing. Absolutely could see it. Bryce Young, Russell Wilson. I mean, there isn't really a good comp for Bryce Young because I think that he is fully unique. But Russ, just given the height, Russ obviously a little bit more muscular. Also, I mean, Bryce Young was good last year. I don't know. Will Anderson, DeMarcus Ware. Yeah, I love it. Maybe not as lengthy as Ware. I mean, Ware was a dude. Where was it? Remember the clip of DeMarcus Ware hitting Joe Staley with that fake spin? Just dirty. Joe Staley was a bad dude, man. Anyways, Richardson, Cam Newton, yes. Jalen Carter, Warren Sapp. What's interesting is that Warren Sapp also fell in the draft due to some off-the-field red flags. I mean, also the Vikings could have Warren Sapp, but is what it is. Gonzo, Surtain, yes. Love it. Will Levis, Jay Cutler. Yes in arm, yes in accuracy, yes. I mean, people forget Jay Cutler was a bit more of an athlete than he is given credit for. Like, he obviously didn't have to use it much in the NFL, but he ran the option at Vanderbilt. That's also how you know that he was tough. He ran the option at Vanderbilt in the SEC. But Will Levis, I mean, also just demeanor. Sure. Is Will Levis going to get with Kristen Cavallari? I don't know. Who knows? Tyree Wilson, Ziggy Ansah. I like that a lot, especially given Wilson's length. And I mean, so what book am I listening to? It's the System. I want to say it's a book about college football, and it gets into like Ziggy Ansah and also Kyle Van Noy, their time together in BYU. Ziggy Ansah literally just came out of nowhere. Like, he was on the track team. He tried out for the basketball team a couple times, got cut, and then he just walked on the football team, and he wasn't even a starter, and he was a top 5 pick. Had a good career, but Ziggy Ansah getting after it. Paris Johnson Jr., Ronnie Stanley, yes. Lucas Van Ness, Justin Smith. I could see it. I mean, you also see like he's like a weird hybrid of J.J. Watt and T.J. Watt. Yeah, Broderick Jones, Andrew Thomas. That's not just because Georgia tackle, but also, I mean, good Andrew Thomas, not rookie season Andrew Thomas for sure. Nolan Smith, the Unique the Freaking Ngakoue. Oh, Vikings. What year was it? Oh, Vikings 2020 team sack leader, Unique Ngakoue. Yeah. Skoronski, Zach Martin. Obviously, him projecting a kick inside. I mean, I feel like Skoronski could just be that dude. I know that everyone wants to have him a tackle, but I don't know. Witherspoon, Darius Slay. Attitude-wise, coverage style-wise, yes. Dalton Kincaid, Zach Ertz. There's been a lot of comps of the tight ends. I want to see where Thor goes here. So Michael Myers, Witten. I like it. Where's Kincaid? Or Darnell Washington, Martellus Bennett. Let's see here. Musgrave, Cole Kmet. Yeah. Laporta, Owen Daniels. That's a deep cut. Did Owen Daniels go to Iowa? I don't remember. But Texans tight end from way back in the day. Anyways, let's see here. Kincaid. Joy Porter Jr., JPJ, AJ Terrell. I think Porter's a little... It's actually tough to classify Porter. I don't know. Deontay Banks, Jamel Dean, Brian Bruzzy, Grover Stewart, Deion Dawkins, Darnell Wright, Miles Murphy, JPP. Yeah, I can see that, but he's got all of his phalanges. JSN, Jarvis Landry. Oh, come on, Thor. Just because he's a slot machine. Okay, fine. It's pretty good. I actually think JSN and the Julian Edelman comps are certainly there, where great agility, not going to blow you away in the 40, but just has great shiftiness, just has a great sense of just getting open. Yeah. But John Robinson, Edrin James, I like that. And maybe a little bit more, because you just don't want to throw it on Barry Sanders, but Bajan's elusiveness, like how many freaking missed tackles did he cause at Texas? Ridiculous amount. But yeah, I know that the Ravens have been looking for a run back forever, and they have like a platoon, but they can't stay healthy. So the Vikings and Quentin Johnston, so he's comped to AJ Green, where AJ Green, people forget. So if there was no Randy Moss, there would be AJ Green. Like AJ Green in his prime, coming out of Georgia, he was a dude. I think Green is a touch better in the air than Quentin Johnston, but I think Johnson is a little bit better after the catch, a little bit shifty. But overall, can't complain about the comp. I mean, people forget like AJ Green, like Arizona years, whatever. But when AJ Green was at his absolute peak in Cincy, he was a damn good dude, man. Like it was AJ Green and Julio, running the league at that time. It was really good. Brian Branch, Jalen Petrie. Zay, T.Y., yes. I absolutely love that one. Clyde Cansey, Ed Oliver. I like that he went with Ed Oliver as opposed to just like Aaron Donald like everyone else does. Osiris Torrance, Larry Warford. I really like Larry Warford with the Saints, man, which kind of sucks to say. Mozzie, Poe, yes. Andon Harrison, Taylor Moton, row the boat. JMS, John Michael Schmitz, Ben Jones, which is ironic because, I mean, maybe JMS ends up on the Titans in the second round, replacing Ben Jones of Pride of Georgia. Yes. Jahmyr Gibbs, Dalvin Cook. I see a little bit more Kamara in Gibbs. I don't know, if he ran with a little bit more power, we could get to Dalvin, sure. Kaylee, Xavier Rhodes. I mean, yeah, that comp's been brought up a lot. Cody Mauch, Cole Strange, in terms of being the small school offensive lineman, did good. Cole Strange, bit of a surprise first round pick by the Patriots last year. See Josh Downs, Sterling Shepard. Yes, I like it. Jalen Hyde, John Ross. Yes, I mean that's a good comp. Now a lot of people go with Tyreek with Jalen Hyde, but. Nah, I mean, just in terms of straight line speed, John Ross was a bad dude at Washington too, by the way. Because you look at Jake Browning when he had John Ross. Who was his other receiver? Name escapes me. But he had another good receiver there at UW. But yeah, John Ross was the man. Jack Campbell, Van Der Esch, Mims, Antonio Holmes. I like that one a lot. I think Marvin Mims is super underrated. Adewale, Milton Williams, Johnson, Clark, Trent McDuffie. I like that. Also, similar attitude. Like McDuffie and Clark are super feisty, super competitive. I like that. I like that one a lot. Let's see here. Avila, Will Hernandez. Oh, come on. Yeah. Hendon Hooker, Desmond Ridder. I think that's fair. I think... well, even though Ritter wasn't a spring chicken when he came in because he was like a fifth-year senior, but Hendon Hooker, I think a little bit better deep ball. I think Ritter was a bit cleaner of a prospect, even though he was a third-round pick. You know, of course, with Hooker, you have the ACL, you have the college offense, you have the sort of a one-read-and-go guy in college and age. Yeah. Simpson, Trenton Simpson would joke. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, still one of my favorite players. I absolutely love him. Plus, I think it's really cool that Kwesi was in Cleveland when they drafted Joke. So, Trenton Simpson could be a guy. He's a really good dude. Zach Charbonnet, A.J. Dillon. I mean, I get it. I think Charbonnet has a little bit more shiftiness, a little bit more patience. A lot of people say that he's Lev Bell with a little bit more power. Certainly could see that. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, BJ Ujulari, Aziz Ujulari. Where'd he get that one from? Come on. Julius Brents, Akela Witherspoon. Yeah, I could see that. I think Brandon Browner is up there too, but of course, we'll talk about Brandon Browner. Devon Etienne, speedster running back, smallish. Java Betts. I mean, Java Betts, when he came out of Cal, well, that was the reason why the Vikings were involved in that trade, I believe, because I think that was the year the Vikings didn't have a first-round pick. Was that the year that they got T-Jack? I feel like Terrell Johnson was in there as well. But the Lions and Java Best. I mean, Java Best was good, man. Like him going back at Cal. But, just couldn't stay healthy. Just too many injuries, and it sort of is what it is. Forbes, Jack Jones. I like that one a lot. Just in terms of tenacity, just in terms of getting after it, of course. Jack Jones probably has like 50 pounds on Forbes. Nah, just kidding. Drew Sanders, Anthony Barr. We actually brought this one up a lot where Drew Sanders is going to be what Anthony Barr was supposed to be. So you have a plus pass rushing Sam, or an inside linebacker, off ball guy, but can just bring it. Yeah. But what could have been with Barr, man? Tajay Spears, Etienne, Tillman, Michael Pittman Jr. I actually think that Tillman is going to be better than Jalen Hyatt, but of course, a lot of people share that thought about the Tennessee receivers. Hey, also, no one brings up that the Tennessee receivers were in that gadgety college offense in Tennessee, Josh Heupel either. It's weird. But, yeah, the Vikings, if they can add A.J. Green, and if Quentin Johnston is 70 cents on the dollar of PKJ Green, we'll take that. We'll take that in the first round, man. But that's it. Take a look at our guy Thor Nystrom's 2-round mock draft, as well as player comps. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.